Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. It's Friday, so that means it's PowerPoint today. It's all about patience. The theme this week has been about your words and kindness. Shakespeare once said, I cried when I had no shoes, but I stopped crying when I saw a man without legs. Yeah, life is full of blessings, and sometimes we don't value it. So value what you have in life without complaint. So this is all about patience, bearing what ails you calmly without complaint. Most of the time it gets hijacked by the fact that we lose our shit. We're unable to keep our temper. But we have to learn that the capacity to tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset is a major skill set. Yeah, I'm a strong person, but I have a limit of how much I'll take. If you lie, disrespect, or treat me like I don't matter, I'm gone, meaning I won't stay in relationships that don't foster what's good for both of us. Which death is preferably to every other? The unexpected, says Julius Caesar. So much in life is out of our control, and things happen in an unexpected and unforeseen way. And that's usually what modern ritual initiation is. It's a rupture of the status quo that we didn't expect. We didn't see it coming. Then we have to deal with it. So, as Eminem would say, stop acting kind of shady. Ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Sudden change happens all the time. Changing angles of your vision of the situation all the time. Things happen. Pandemic pivot, marked by an abruptness. It's brought about quickly in a short amount of time. You have to adjust to it. Have patience. Remember, there are no such things as immediate quantum leaps. There's only baby steps that take you higher. You've got to be patient. Certainly when you're practicing a discipline and you're doing it incorrectly at the beginning, you have to keep at it. You can't just give up just because you don't get it perfect right away. Persistence. Retain beyond the usual period. It continues in spite of interference. It's another aspect of what gives you patience. I love this thing. My dad says persistence is the key to success. So I'm going to keep giving you the same wrong answer until it becomes the right answer, right? All right. Here's another one. It's impossible to suffer without making someone pay for it. Every complaint already contains revenge. Wow, that's a really interesting idea. Thanks, Nietzsche. Forbearance under provocation or strain. Not being impetuous, but steadfast in the face of opposition and what's difficult. Another aspect of the beauty of patience. Patience also makes you see the interconnection, the interconnectivity of everything. Everything is hitched to everything else. You can't take things apart, live in isolation. Nothing exists in a vacuum. So just like in a computer program in a car, you see how one thing affects another. You'll have patience in this situation if you're able to see the many moving parts of the jigsaw puzzle you're trying to figure out. All right? Sometimes your anger can lie dormant as if it was sleeping. And just the right trigger all of a sudden makes you spring. That little fang comes out. And you want to just like give everybody what you think the just desserts is. Hold back. We all have this latent possibility. It's a potentiality existing. It's not completely present or evident. It's not realized that it's there. And yet at the same time, it's there. It's there and not there at the same time. So even if we don't show signs of being patient, we're capable of it. So can we bring this latent power out? And here's a great Napoleon Hill quote. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it's organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite end. It's existing as a possibility, but it's capable of developing into an actuality. So this is where you have to take charge. As I like to say to my college students, if you're not proactive, by default, you go to chaos. Get moving, do something. Learn how to advance and accelerate your growth, your progress, like this big atom collector out here in Bolingbrook, right? How do you accelerate your growth, your progress? How do you promote it? How do you further it? How do you forward it? How do you hasten it? How do you encourage it? How do you foster it? What's the impetus for you moving ahead? Well, remove obstacles. And if you're impatient, that's tough to do. Oh, every now and then, of course, you want to like back off or whatever, a temporary cessation of your activity, and you have like a snail saying you won't achieve a thing if you keep on procrastinating. And the other part of you says, yeah, you just wait. Anyway, originally this was about the autumn, so it doesn't seem like it's pertinent, but I didn't want to change the idea. It's about the spring, right? So just as you might do things in the autumn to relish the change of the season, so in the springtime, there's an opportunity also for all of us to relish what's happening. So I like to say, when you're walking outside, are you noticing the buds on the trees, the early blooming flowers? How people, at least in Chicago, can't wait for the first opportunity to wear shorts outside, right? Ride their bike as the weather gets warmer, be outside more than you were inside during the winter. So spring is the beginning of new things. Start a project. Foster your creativity. Plant some seeds like you would in the garden, because what you do now, you're going to experience later. Have a wonderful week. I'm off to see the eclipse, so I won't be back online till the following Wednesday. Have a great life and be as patient as you can. Keep on working on it.